In this video, we are going to see that you can actually block a lot of entities inside a single export block and make it easier for you to wrap everything together. This is just an alternative to what we have been doing before, where we explicitly added the export keyword on anything we wanted exported. You can set up an export block like we are doing here and put everything inside. This is the main point of this lecture here. Once you have this defined, you can import this module and you will have access to things that are inside the export block here. I hope this makes sense. Now that you know this, let's create a project and play with us. Okay, here we are back in Microsoft Visual Studio. We are going to create a new project. It's going to be a console application and we will name it 48.3 block export. It's going to live in whatever location you put it in. Mine is stored at this full path here. This is going to create our project. We can rename the main CPP file. So main.cpp, and we need to enable C++20, remember. So let's go to the settings here, go to language, enable C++20. And we need to go to general and scan sources for model dependencies and say yes here, apply and okay. And we can create our module file, which is going to be named math.ixx, I believe. So let's do that. Math.ixx, add a new item. It's going to be a module. Let's name it math.ixx, add it. And we are going to hop over to our GitHub repository and grab the code for the block export lecture. So let's grab the interface file. We can copy the raw content and come back to our editor. And in our module, take out everything and put in our module. And what I want you to see is that it is the exact same code we had in the last lecture, but we are setting up an export block which is going to export the add function and the greet function here. And this is really all. Now that we have this, we can also grab the code for the main CPP file. Let's grab it, copy, and put that in our main.cpp file in our project. Take out everything and put in our code. And all the squiggles should go away. Now we can run debug, start without debugging. And it is going to give the output here. Again, it is the same thing as the last lecture, only now we are using a block export to export the add and greet functions here. The rest is really the same. The compilation steps are the same for the last lecture. I have them listed in this README file. If you want to use GCC, these are the instructions. If you want to use Clang, these are the instructions. The steps are shown in the last lecture. I'm not going to repeat them here. Try to build this on your local system and see this running. This is really all I had to share in this lecture. I hope you found it interesting. We are going to stop here and I will see you in the next one.